Greetings and salutations. My name's Andrew Gonzalez, and I'm the Associate Director for Data Science. I'd like to take the next few minutes to talk with you about the Early Career Investigator Writing Group, an exciting new initiative in the Center for Health Services Research. The group goals are, as you may have guessed, facilitating writing, with a secondary focus on strategy and grantsmanship. We also want to, in this era of post-COVID-ness, facilitate the early career bonding through coffee. Lots and lots of free coffee. Initially, we will hold a single monthly session of 60 to 90 minutes to provide time for project updates to peers, soliciting feedback on one of two areas, namely early stage paper or grant ideas that may be too nascent to be presented at other forums, as well as critical decision points along the research timeline. For instance, should I submit this to Journal A versus Journal B? Should I formulate this as mostly an implementation paper or as a methods paper? Thirdly, to identify other areas of need for early career faculty. I anticipate this being a largely iterative process. And finally, and most importantly, time for structured writing. We will begin each session with 10 minutes for faculty members in attendance to provide updates on their current work. From there, we will have the opportunity for 20 minutes of soliciting group feedback. Probably this will work out to be 2 faculty members each talking for about 10 minutes to provide time for discussion. Thirdly, we will move into structured writing time for grants and papers. So I want to be very specific with what this means. It's time to write grants and papers, even if that's a limited thing, like I'm working on just the introduction section. We will not be catching up on emails or finishing the dozens of clinic notes from last week. In terms of structure, I also wanted to delve into that a little bit more. There are various different approaches to writing, from using pen and paper to using minimalist word processors to using even an old-fashioned typewriter. We will try to cycle through a lot of these and see what works best for each person. Thirdly will be an optional flex session, which will allow one of 2 essential options. The first will be for a guest speaker to talk about an area that we've identified in that iterative process for early career investigator needs. For instance, how to draft a personal statement for a CDA versus for the NIH, or repurposing a grant from an R21 to an R01. If that isn't available for that particular session, then we will have, you guessed it, time for more structured writing. Please feel free to email me with any questions or concerns, or contact me through the social media platform of your choice. Thank you for your time.